Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it in time. I don't know what that means, Mary Kate. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? But, Enns on the mound for LG, and quickly, strike one. Yeah, I said, guys, it is way more important that I make it to this game than you guys have your little party. And they said, okay, we'll make it fast. You know, it's the same. We'll see if any of that stuff works here. As it is quickly 0-2. Apparently, my stuff is not going to work. Try this once again. Alright, Wang Young Mook leading things off for Hanwha. See if this works. That's why. I am not very smart. Had the wrong one up. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was good. You know, anytime that it's called the reading project with dads, so the dads come with the kids and do a quiz thing. So good to see the dads getting with the kids for some learning. And well, you got big plans today, Luke? Lots of Hanwha fans at the stadium. Alright, Wang Young Mook. Filed 2 of them off already. Ooh, big time. And another foul. He swings at them when they are way deep in. Not, I mean, definitely a ball there, but, alright. Big day for Hanwha is, Doosan has found themselves in 5th. KT has moved up to 4th, and that's going to be a 6-3 ground out to start the game for Hanwha. So we'll see if Hanwha can get some offense today. Again, against left-handers, they do not hit well. Against foreign left-handers, they hit even worse. Lee Sang-gyu is on the mound for Hanwha, a very questionable start. I'll go over that more once he gets out on the mound, but yeah, interesting start. But Peraza will step in, looking for his first hit of the day, his 1 hit of the day, and looking to grounded foul on his first pitch. And Peraza, again, 1 hit per game is his thing at this point in this season, and hopefully his 1 hit ends with a run. He is 3 for 9 against Enns on the season, 1 home run. That is not going to be a home run. That's going to be foul. Strike 2. So Hanwha has the 2 p.m. starts today. Again, I don't know why they do this, and it's not even on, like, it's not even on regular TV. It's on, like, local TV. Like, I had to find the game today. So, yeah, that is in the dirts, 1-2. Yeah, the game is being broadcast on SBS, but it is, like, local SBS with 65-year-old announcers. That's yeah. All right, well, that's gonna be another shot foul and run that pitch count up. Surprised you do grocery shopping, Luke, with all the farming you've been doing. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And outside, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Peraza. Check swing, fouls it off. 151 on the gun as Peraza shakes his head, wondering why he even went around on that. A Venezuelan flag flying out there. And ball 3 runs the full count. And good to see this pitch count climbing. Enns did not pitch well in his last game. He got the win, but again, he did not pitch well. 7 innings, great, but he gave up 5 runs in his last inning. They hit 321 against him. That's KT. So that's ball 4, and Hanwha's got their first base runner. The perfect game is over. And Hanwha is ready to put some runs on the board. All right. That's in there for a strike. The An Ji-hong yesterday 0 for 3, but he did have a walk. Austin and Peraza having a little conversation over there. I don't know why I keep calling him Austin. His name is Austin Dean. It's not like I'll call him Giordano. Wow, that was nowhere near the strike zone. 1-1. An Ji-hong, 303 on the season, and I don't know who made these little graphics scoreboard things, but they need to be fired. Those are awful to read. And the 1-1, a swing and a miss on ball 2. It's 1-2. So An Ji-hong DHing again today. He has been playing seconds, but after coming back from injury, so he was DH for a little bit, so they decided just to send him down, brought him back up. He's been hitting well, but stuck DHing. And again, he was a big offseason acquisition, free agent that originally played for Kia, then he went to Lotte, and now he's here with Hanwha, 4-year plus 2-year contract. Yeah. And that's going to be a ground ball. 6-4-3 ends the inning. And yeah, so he was a off-season free agent signing. They tried to put him at first. I said even after watching just a little bit in spring that he definitely should not be at first. Finally, they made the decision to change it, and when they made that change is kind of when Hanwha started to play much better. But LG, pretty much the same lineup as far as players, but moved around a lot. Kim Hyun-soo is up in the second spot. Lee Young-bin moves down to the last spot on the lineup. As he yesterday went 0 for 4, so same exact defense today for Hanwha. Everything is the same except for the man out on the mound. The man out on the mound is Lee Sang-gyu, making his first start for Hanwha. And I don't know, maybe his first start ever. I looked back at the last 2 years, and he didn't have any starts in the last 2 years. So I don't know when the last time he had a start was. He hasn't had a win in 4 years. He got his first win in last month, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Got his first win in 1,500 days. He was an LG twin up until this offseason. Hanwha took Lee Sang-gyu in it's called the second draft, which is kind of the Rule 5 draft of the KBO. He's pitching 14 games, 17.2 innings, 1 win, 4.08 ERA, 16 strikeouts, 11 walks, 3 home runs, 231 batting average against and a 1.42 whip. But again, hasn't started. I'm not entirely sure. His last game, which he pitched earlier this week, and he faced 2 batters. He walked 1 and gave up a hit. So I am going to guess that Hanwha is going to go with him. 30 pitches maybe. 25, 30 pitches. Or any sort of trouble. And then from there, they're going to bring in a different pitcher. I would go with Wang Jun-saw because Wang Jun-saw is excellent against lefties, but they'll probably go Kim Gi-jung, who is awful against lefties, because that's ball 2. So Hong Chang-gi yesterday 1 for 4 with 2 Ks. Did have 3 full counts though yesterday as he looks at ball 3 there. Very good eye. Not easy to strike out, but struck out twice yesterday in big spots. And they were able to get plenty of guys on bases, but not able to score any, as that's another full count. Yesterday started the game with a full count, looked at strike 3. Will it be a repeat of yesterday? And the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. This year, 439 on-base percentage. Last year, 444. Last year, 88 walks. This year, 90 walks. Both are all 4 of those leads. And there is another looking strikeout to start the game. Yesterday, looking strikeout with a ball full count. Today, a looking strikeout with a full count. And quickly, Hanwha would love a repeat of yesterday. Let's just call it a day. After that, so Hanwha gets the 3-1 victory, and I'll go take a nap. And Kim Hyun-soo looks at ball 1. Kim Hyun-soo yesterday, big game for him. 2 for 3 yesterday, 2 doubles, scored the only run. And the 1-0 pitch, that's a swing and a miss, 1-1. So Kim Hyun-soo, 292 on the season. Yesterday was hanging out in the 5th spot. Today moves up to the 2nd spot. Or no, actually yesterday he was not, as that's off of his glove. Is he going to spin around 2nd? No, he will just stay at 1st. And there goes the no-hitter. There goes the perfect game. Lee Do-yoon dives, but it's off the end of his glove. And Kim Hyun-soo continues his weekend of Hanwha slaughtering. Right back up the middle. And Lee Do-yoon dives for it, but's not able to catch it. I don't know if, even if he would have been able to get it, if he would have been able to throw him out at 1st, because he was sliding deep in the grass on the second base side of the bag. So that's going to bring up Austin. All right, I'll do my best. I'll radio the guys. Drive safe, Luke. And don't forget the adult beverages when you're grocery shopping. So Austin yesterday, 2 for 4 on the day, but 2 singles. But again, the big error that allowed Hanwha to score the 2nd run, which gave their pitcher the loss. Hanwha did tack on 1 more late in the game in the 9th inning, but Austin needs a slightly bigger uniform. Yesterday was adjusting and finagling that. Maybe needs another one. as that's right back at the pitcher. Grabs, throws, safe. And Chae-In-Sung is quickly calling for a replay. That went right off of Lee Sung-gyu. Lee Do-yoon was able to stop, backtrack, grab it, throw to first. The throw, I don't know. I thought it was late. I think he did too, but he was going the other way. Yeah, welcome Kenny, by the way. Yeah, I thought he... I think they're going to have to... I don't know. That is a difficult call. Again, he was called safe on the field, and you have to be able to overturn it. And again, I talked about it yesterday. You can't listen to the crowd. Normally, you can listen to the crowd. I don't know. But the thing is Kenny, the ball has to be in the back of the glove. It's not just in the front, but we'll see. Yeah. I think if they would have called him out on the field, they would have kept it out. It's just... Yeah, you have to have inconclusive, or you have to have conclusive evidence to overturn it. I don't think they had that, but Moon Bo-kyung steps in. He was 0 for 4 yesterday, lines that one, and that's going to be a beautiful 4-6 double play, and that will end the threats as Hanwha gets the line drive out. Before I can talk about Moon Bo-kyung and his awful day yesterday, he outdoes himself and lines into a double play in this game. And Lee Sung-gyu gets out of that. Ends 20 pitches in that first inning, and that may come up big. They did get 7 innings yesterday out of their closer, but once again, they get runners on, and they leave them on. So 14 pitches in the first for Lee Sung-gyu, aided by that line out double play as they catch Kim Hyun-soo off of second base. And didn't get the out at first, but no worries as the next pitch was a line double play out. All right, we will go to the second inning. No Shiwan will lead things off for Hanwha. Not much you can do as a base runner on that. You have to take your secondary lead, but it's fantastic to see when you're a Hanwha fan. As Hanwha, LG's manager is trying to figure out how else he can screw everything up on this team. Enns gets a year number 1 from the umpire on strike. No Shiwan 0 for 4 yesterday with a strikeout. Yesterday, the cleanup hitters, you could say they did absolutely nothing, and that would be wrong because they did so much that it's unmeasurable by statistics, as that's 2-1. Yesterday, the cleanup hitters between the two teams were 0 for 8 with 4 strikeouts. They did nothing of the cleaning on the base pass. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Looks like No Shiwan is sticking with grandma's cleats, but he has gotten rid of the Little League elastic cuff pants in favor of a little bit longer and a little bit better looking. As full count here to No Shiwan, second full count of the day already. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. Letting the lady have a little fan. And here comes the 3-2. That's strike 3. As the cleanup hitters are now 0 for 10 on the weekend with 5 strikeouts and a double play. Yeah, that was definitely a strike, No Shiwan. Not even close to being a ball. Like, not even anywhere near a corner. Nowhere near an edge. Nothing. Just flat out a strike. Chae Sung will step in now. 1 for 4 yesterday. 2 strikeouts. And wasted one of the replays already for Hanwha. Against Enns on the season, 3 for 8 against LG. He's hitting about 400. I think it dropped down a little bit as he fouls that one off. 1-1. So on the season, 375 against LG, 333 in Jamshil. Against LG, 404 on the season. In Samsung, or sorry, not Samsung, but Doosan and LG both share Jamshil. So when people talk about how they do at Jamshil, they're talking about against Doosan and LG. When they talk about LG Jamshil, obviously that, Doosan Jamshil, obviously that, and then against LG is both home and away. Is that's a swing and a miss there, and another full count. Third full count of the day for Hanwha already is get this pitch count up. What is that guy recording over in the dugout? That's ball 4. And Hanwha has their second base runner courtesy of the walk. So first inning, a ground out, then a full count walk. Second inning, a strikeout, then a full count walk. John Jin Hyuk will step in. He was 1 for 4 yesterday. We'll see. Again, left-hander versus left-hander. The first lefty that's Enns faced was Won Young Mook, and he grounded into a 6-3 ground out. That's a swing and a miss. That's going to be a big chop. Foul. 0-2. Oh, John Jin Hyuk, left-handed hitter against lefties against Enns, hit 249. Most of Hanwha's, all of Hanwha's batters, except for the 8 and 9 hitters on the team, hit below 300 against lefties, and that includes Peraza, An Chi-hung, No Shiwan, and Chae Sung, who are all right-handed hitters. As that's a throw, step back, and ball tries to pick him off, pick him over at first, not able to. As Enns throws that ball out of there. Talking about Austin's mitts, how yesterday yesterday he missed the throw by Ojiwan that was able to allow Hanwha to score that second run, and then just there, the back pick, the tag, and the ball fell out there. Can't wait for them to talk about OJ1's, the EJ1 as they're showing EG1 or OJ. Oh my lord, too many. John Jin Hyuk sticks the bat out, fouls that away. They were showing OG1, and I was trying to talk about EJ1, not Juan. Yeah. Remember, Korean is not my first language, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying my best. Kim Tae-yeon is on deck. He had a good day yesterday, heading back down to the 7th spot after a rough day in the leadoff spots. John Jin Hyuk, the 2-2, fouls it away, and Enns is quickly raising that pitch count. 20 in the first. He's at 18 already in the second inning here. So looking like he is going to go over 20 for this inning too. In daytime games, which is I just lost sound something, as that is well, a line drive to the pitcher, caught, thrown to the first baseman, and that is a double play as he gets 2 walks and 2 double plays. Mary Kate, how is my my sound? Because I suddenly lost music in my earphones. All right. Well, apparently it might just be all right. Let's check this out. All right. I think I got it fixed now. Welcome, Nick. Nick, were you able to find the game? Thank you, Kenny. Oh, I got it all fixed, I believe. All right. Are you betting on? Yeah, man, it was difficult to find. Just my beautiful face a little bit. All right. So we will go to the bottom of the second tier. Ends with a wanted to just make me look stupid as he talked about he was going to go over 20 pitches, and so he got him to line out to a inning double play, line drive to the pitcher, catches the runner off of first base. All right, Ji-won will swing and miss. Strike one. Ji-won 1 for 3 yesterday with an RBI and 259 on the season. Fakes the bunt, but he probably should have put it down because it's 0-2 now. Yeah, man, I had to get out the old school timetable, the time chart thing to find out where the game was. They do this every once in a while, or it'll be on like today it's on CB or SBS live, but sometimes it'll be like on CMB or something, as that's in the dirt's 2-2. Lee Sung-gyu, 14 pitches in the first inning, ran into trouble after 2 straight singles, but was able to get the line outs double play. Again, I don't expect him to throw more than 30 pitches. I also don't expect him to go through the lineup more than one time. We'll see what's my expectations and reality where they meet, as that's going to be a tough chopper. Noshiwan misses it. That should be an error. Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to not say it wasn't an error, but that definitely was. Yep, they give him a hit. Definitely not a hit. As he tries to cut off the ball, misses it. All right, another single. Pak Dong-won looks at ball one and swings and fouls that off 1-1. Pak Dong-won yesterday 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. He needs a new helmet as the decal on the front of his helmet is literally popping off. I can't wait for him to slide and it to pop off. As that's way upstairs, 2-2. Or sorry, 2-1. Yeah, but this is on SBS Live. Like not the SBS Sports. As that's foul the way it makes it 2-2. Yeah, I looked and it said S, so I was thinking SBS is what it usually is. But it was on whatever this station is. I don't know what it is. As that is lined into center field. Back grabs it, 1 away. That was lined right at the center fielder as he took a couple steps back, catches it, and 1 away here in the second inning. All right, Lee Sang-gyu steps in. He's going to face Park Hae-min. Yesterday did not start as he's dealing with a little bit of injury problems. Starting today, and I think him being absent from the starting lineup yesterday really was the biggest difference. As without him in the lineup, the guy who was starting in his place went 0 for 2 with a strikeout, but really was not able to come through in a couple of very important parts, as that's ball 2. All right, the 2-0 pitch is Lee Sang-gyu is not dealing well with the strike zone, as that's inside, ball 3. As he's half of his pitches, he's thrown 28 pitches, 14 of them now for balls. As he's had 2 full counts already. And here comes the 3-2 pitch in there for strike 3-1, as he had zero desire to swing the bat on that. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch to the LG center fielder, and checks over at first on OG1. Again, LG runs the most in the league. They are not successful the most in the league. They run the most in the league, but are in the bottom half, the bottom third of success rates. The LG fans wish they would quit running all the freaking time. That's in there for a strike, and we have gone from a 3-0 to a full count. And the second full count of this inning alone, as both pitchers are not enjoying this 2 o'clock start time. All right, the 3-2, he's going, but it's fouled away. And the Hanwha fans not able to catch it, not able to get the rebound, and it rolls around as Ojiwan makes the stroll back to first. Lee Song-gyu, not the best strikeout stuff. Welcome, sir. All right, the 3-2 pitch once again, and another foul. He's sitting at 32 pitches now. This is about where I said he should be. We'll see what happens after this. Again, he's a reliever that usually only pitches 1 inning. Occasionally will pitch 2 innings. He pitched earlier this week, faced 2 batters, gave up a walk and a hit. But is starting today instead of the guy that had 2 wins in his last 2 starts down at the second league. All right, the 3-2. 28. No, it's the 7th. You weren't here yesterday. It's the 7th. You weren't here yesterday. We were all here ready to wish you happy birthday, man. But you decided to not show up with the no pants party that was led by Mary Kate and Takamatsu. And that's ball 4. All right, we've got a first and second with 1 out in the first. First and second with 1 out in the second. Lee Song-gyu now at 33 pitches. But I have not seen any videos or any coverage of them. Yeah, but Ryun Jin never gets any run supports. All right, Gubon Hyuk 0 for 2 yesterday. And looks at ball 1. Again, I'm not sure why he's still pitching. All right. The 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. He got... Iminu is warming up. Not the guy that I would have picked. Again, this is definitely going to be a bullpen game. As they are going to make a mound visit. Again, he's at 35 pitches. They're telling him this is his last guy. Again, I probably would not have him facing this guy. Like I said, I've said multiple times already in this broadcast, 30 pitches is about where I would have had him go, but they figure, oh, it's the number 8 hitter, but it doesn't matter if it's the number 8 hitter if you can't throw strikes. On deck is Lee Young-bin. He was 0 for 4 yesterday. All right, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Started last at-bat with a 3-0 count. Starting this one with a 3-0 count. I can't imagine he is going to take the bat off of his shoulder. His sweat is dripping off of his chin. Fakes the bunt. I don't know why. And that's strike 1. 3-1. Right, here comes pitch number 38. That is ripped right at Peraza, though. Catches it And that is 2 away. Big, big, big out there. He's at now 24 pitches in this inning, 38. He's going to face Young Ben down at the bottom of the order. That's a very interesting choice. The 1-0 pitch, foul. You do know that Anderson is in 2 games against Lotte is 1-0 with a .69 ERA, right? All right, the 1-1 pitch, fouled away, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. And lifts that one. Ito Yoon going back. Peraza coming up and catches it as Ito Yoon works on his best acting and falls over as he gets out of the way like he should. That'll be it for Lee Sang-gyu. I have to imagine he's able to get 2 innings done. And apparently none of my stuff is going to work. So gets 2 innings out of Lee Sang-gyu. He strands 2 more, and they have now left 3 on as they continue to struggle once they get runners on base. Almost as much struggle as the KBO app has with actually keeping things up to date. Good Lord. Why are we still 3 batters behind? There are 29 pitches in that inning. Escapes after they once again cannot get any action going once they get people on base. What do you mean 3 batters? They've left 3 batters. They left 3 runners on base in 2 innings. And that was after a line out double played in the first. But Kim Tae-yeon will lead things off for Hanwha. Hanwha still looking for their first hits. They've had a base runner in both innings, but have hit it a ground and a double plays to end both innings. And that's lifted up and slice and foul in misses. Yeah, Samsung is the no question #1 company in Korea. They actually and they have Samsung actually has a volleyball team here in Daejeon. Then they have a big soccer team. Like all of their teams are pretty good. Yeah, it's a lot. Hanwha actually has a ton of money also, as that's 0-2 on the file. Mary Kate's enjoying her view for right now. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. In low. They can't. There's a first year, players are only allowed to make $1 million a year the first year in the KBO for foreigners. As that's going to be a ground ball, second baseman over to his right, throws in time, one away.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, off the pull-up pod. As one down now. Surprise! Very interesting is happening so far right now in this game. I'll talk about it if we get through Choi Jae-hoon, and the same thing, it continues to happen. But Lee Do-yoon will step in now. Looks at strike one. They got a stitch on the edge, and he was 1 for 3 yesterday. Grounded into an RBI though. 279 on the season for the Hanwha shortstop. And that's in the dirt. 1-1. Hanwha in the first inning, out, full count walk, double play. Second inning, out, full count walk, double play. Third inning, out. Let's see what happens here. And a swing and a miss. Or might have fouled that off. Music might be a little too loud to hear exactly. All right, here comes the big pitch. The 1-2 counts to the left-hander, and that's upstairs, 2-2. I would love to have another full count here. Wake up, Mary Kate! Wake up! And that's ball 3. Again, first inning, outs, full count walk, double play. Second inning, out, full count walk, double play. Third inning, out, full count. Can we get another full count walk? All right. Pitch number 51 here in the game for Dietrich Enns, as that's chopped to the third baseman. The throw. We are not going to have another walk, as that is a full count round out, and everything is lost. All right, that's going to bring up the brick wall himself, Choi Jae-hoon. He was 1 for 4 yesterday, and looks at strike one. Luckily, Hanwha is not going to end this inning with a double play like the first two, as that nutmegs the umpire. Choi Jae-hoon, 252 on the season. Again, he has not been playing nearly as much as I thought he would, and it does look like he's lost quite a bit of weight, actually, as he swings and misses there. 1-2. I'm hoping things are okay. All right, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and they do not ground into a double play to end the inning because they still have not gotten a ball. man. Still hitless. It is becoming a routine for Hanwha's games to involve late game no-hitters. What do I mean? Well, if we go back to the game 1 of the week, Mundongju gave up a hit in the 3rd inning finally. Then if we look at the game on Wednesday, you had Weiss didn't give up a hit until the 7th? No. The 5th. Gave up a error in the 5th, and then the 8th gave up a home run, so he had a no-hitter going through 7. And yeah, they just this week has been a lot of no-hitter chances. As they have sold out in LG. I hope all of the teams make sure to send Hanwha fans and usually, depending on the pitcher, usually about 80 pitches, but I cannot believe Lee Sang-gyu is still out there. So for starters, it's usually about 80 pitches. For the top KBO starters, the top Korean starters, it's usually going to be 100 pitches. All foreigners is going to be 100 pitches, except for the occasional one that'll be 80 or 90. But most starters are expected to throw 100 pitches, but because they lack the ability to strike a lot of guys out, a 6-inning outing is usually pretty good. Any of the 3, 4, 5 starters or 4 or 5 starters, if they can get 5 innings out of them, then that's solid for them, as that's outside ball 2. I really cannot believe that Lee Sang-gyu is out there again. I have just, as that's outside ball 3 and another full count. He's led off each inning with a full count. Hong Chang-gi, the guy up now, led off yesterday's game with a strikeout looking on a full count. Thank you, and that's going to be a single right back up the middle into center field. And like I said, I cannot believe that he is still out there. But what do I know? I just know twice as much as the manager. He is. I'm surprised I'm actually surprised he only has 2. I'm really surprised he only has 2, but he is really struggling to find the strike zone today, as Kim Hyun-soo looks at strike 1. One thing with Enns is in daytime games, he really doesn't pitch that well. 5 daytime games, an ERA of 5. And that's ball 1, 1-1. So it is 5 daytime games. He's got 28 strikeouts. So right at 5.5 per game. And the 1-1, that's ripped foul by Kim Hyun-soo, 1-2. Kim Hyun-soo's son threw out the first pitch. It should be illegal to be that cute. He has got his royalty wave down, that's in the dirt, and he misses badly. Che Jae-hoon isn't able to grab it, And that will be a wild pitch, and he goes to second. And now it's 2-2, and once again, I ask the question, why is he still out there? Hong Chang-ki casually strolls. Lee Sung-gyu not casually wonders where the hell he was throwing that ball. All right, now you got a runner on second, Kim Yun-soo, the 1-1, or he's 1 for 1 on the day, and that is a chopper. Chan-sung grabs it, steps on the bag, but that is gonna be a big wild pitch as he has now moved over to third base. I am not. I'm actually. I'm a Hanwha fan. I live here in Daejeon where Hanwha plays. I'm a season ticket holder, so I really only do the Hanwha games. But I will say that I am going to do all of the playoff games, doing the English coverage of all of the playoff games. And if there is a day that Hanwha doesn't play, I will try my best to get that, as that's going to be a shot to Lee Do-yoon, the throw, but that is going to score a run on the 6-3 ground out, as that wild pitch comes up big. Yeah, I wanted to do a second game today, but unfortunately I had to work this morning, so I didn't have time to prepare it, so. As that's a chopper right back to the pitcher and throws over, and Moon Bo-kyung is out again. No problem, man. Thank you for tuning in. We will go to the fourth. Hanwha down by 1. Cannot believe they sent him back out there. I really can't. I don't know why the last inning wasn't his last inning. Kenny? I don't know why last inning he was out there. Ay. Well, LG didn't leave anybody on the base pass, but they also still don't get hits with runners on base. Luckily, the wild pitch allowed him to go to third. Sorry, go to second. All right, well, we will have Hanwha's leadoff batter, Wang Young-mook, waiting for Nick. All right. $119 RBIs on the season for Austin. Must be fantastic to get that type of production out of your number 3 hitter, as that's in there for strike. Wang Young-mook, 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. Ends 55 pitches through the first 2. That's a beautiful curveball. And that is in the dirt. 1-2. very fancy hat there. As she has ripped a sketchbook piece of paper out and shoved it in her... shoved it underneath her, I'm trying to think of headbands, her Hanwha headbands, to give herself some shade. As I will say that the ability for Koreans to find ways to make hats at baseball games is unrivaled. As that's, wow. I'm not sure which is more amazing, the fact that so many people will make hats out of anything, or the fact that they will buy every piece of merchandise except a hat. All right, once again, the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a 6-3 groundouts, another 6-3 groundouts, and we are now through 10 batters, and the outfielders for LG have not had to move once. Wake up, Mary Kate! Wake up! All right, so we've got a Peraza coming up. He walked in his first at-bat. 0 for 0 on the day. And that's in there for a strike. 287 on the season for the Hanwha switch-hitting Venezuelan. That's outside, 1-1. I predict that they will anyway. Yeah, I mean, especially these days. Like, again, I don't understand this 2 p.m. game. I really don't. As that's catches the ball. What is this announcer doing? Announcer's like, strike! Like, he's shocked at the fact that the ball, like, the ball got 3/4 of the ball in the bottom of the zone. That's a ball upstairs. 2-2 is Peraza again walked on a full count in his first at-bats. He is looking to at least get on some way. He'll take what he got there. Absolutely not. As that is lifted and right on cue. I talked about the outfielders getting no love. Peraza says, hey, I've been standing out there in left field all night long or all day long. I'm going to hit it to the outfield to give my counterpart, Kim Hyun-soo, some action so he doesn't get any leg cramps hanging out there. All right, well, 2 away, and An Ji-hong will step in now. He is 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in his first at-bat and looks strike 1 down the middle. Of course, that's pitch number 67. 303 on the season for An Ji-hong. 6-4-3 ending double play in the first for the day. And the 0-1 pitch, big curve, that is lifted into center field. Park Hae-min strolling back, and that is 3 away, and he has faced 12 through 4 as Hanwha is still trying to figure out where first base is. It's because I said something, Kenny. That's the way it works. I talk about something, and then it happens. Enns is settled down. Again, 2 walks in the first inning, but was able to get 2 double plays out of it. Then 16 pitches last inning, and a measly 13 pitches that inning. Gives him 68 for the day. And again, Hanwha has yet to get somebody to second base. 2 walks, immediately followed by 2 double plays. And Enns has faced 12 batters and has 12 outs. Coming up for the old LG Twins will be OG1. And finally, we have that pitching change, ladies and gentlemen. Iminu will come in to pitch 1 inning late. Iminu will come in to pitch. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the hell some of these guys are even on the team for. Because Iminu decide 54 games, 45.2 innings, 1 win, 1 loss, 10 holds, 1 save, 335 batting average against, 42 strikeouts, 19 walks, 4 home runs given up, 274 batting average against, and a 1.4 whip. But they got Iminu here. Pitched on Thursday. You have Kim Gyu-yeon, who hasn't pitched in I don't know how long. Kim Gi-jung, who was a starter. There we go. Kim Gi-jung, who is a starter, who I don't think should be playing against LG because he does not pitch well against lefties, as that one is fouled away. But you have Wong Jun-seo, who is a lefty who has pitched well against LG, and he pitches really well against lefties. You could have easily brought him in this situation and left Iminu for the back end of the bullpen. I just don't get this, as that misses 1-1. Again, you have LG is like 80%, 70% left-handed hitters. Lefties hit 308 against Iminu. As that runs inside 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2. So, final line for our starter, Lee Sung-gyu, 3 innings, 55 pitches, 31 for strikes, 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 earned run. And that is lifted, going foul, and into the Hanwha bullpen. Nobody else warming up in the bullpen. So Iminu is going to go. And here's the thing, Kenny. He has played 43% of the games, but he has also been sent down twice to the second league. And the 2-2 pitch, ball 3. OG1 at a full count in his first at-bat, walked. And that is going to be a double into the corner. Maybe 3. And yep, he is rushing into third. Safe. He looked like he ran out of gas. Might be out at third. Noshiwan tagged him and pointed to the dugout to replay. Ojiwan does not have a look of I am safe, as he might be making the first out at third. A very, very bad idea. Oh, I think he's safe. Didn't even they didn't even replay it. Yep. Oh, they are replaying or reviewing it. Umpire's like, man, what? These calls are so freaking close. What the hell is this? Like really, this is the worst broadcast. The umpires are taking off the headset to make the call, and then they go to a replay, and we can't even see what the call is. Like, who the hell is running this broadcast? Oh my lord. All right, Park Dong-won steps in, looks at ball one. What the hell? Who is mad? Do I need to broadcast? Do I need to run the actual broadcast too? Who does that? As that's in there for strike 1-1. All I can think of is the big AliExpress behind. Yeah, like the AliExpress line behind, and I'm like, this is like the AliExpress broadcast quality right here. It's not even a high school broadcast. A high school broadcast would have just left you staring at the umpires. Like, good lord. All right, well, we've got a 2-1 count to Park Dong-won, the big tuna. And chopped foul, 2-2. Lee Min-woo does do much better against right-handed hitters. A strikeout here would be extremely big. All right, the 2-2 pitch sets up on the outside. Umpire, and that's going to be another 6-3 ground out RBI. What inning? Bottom of the fourth. Two runs today on 6-3 groundouts. And Hanwha quickly finds themselves down 2-0. All right, Park Hae-min steps in again. You got another lefty here against Lee Min-woo, and that's a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Park Hae-min. Beautiful curveball in there for a strike. Wainwright striking out Carlos Beltran looking-esque 12-6 curve. Only thing we need is Che Jae-hoon jumping up from behind the home plates. And I can relive the glory days of my college life. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Park Hae-min, center fielder, as that's lined past a diving Won Young-mook. And once again, lefties are doing damage to Lee Min-woo. What do I know about this team? Way more than the crappy manager. But the manager makes $1 million a year. All right, so we got a runner on first. Lee Min-woo already 16 pitches in this inning. Gu Bon-hyuk is stepping in. He is 0 for 3. All right, we'll try that. No, I didn't mute whenever I was complaining about the manager. Apparently, my system muted me. They were tired of listening to me talk about how much smarter I am than the manager. All right, who's warming up? Han Seung-ju, who gave up the walk-off to Kia, is warming up. Park Min is probably gone on this pitch. Nope, I would have been going and he would have been safe. Ball one, 1-0. I love it. They're going to bunt with a runner on first and 1 out. They're going to bunt to bring up the guy that's 0 for 5 over the weekend. Gubonyak 0 for 1 on the day. Does he show bunt again? We wouldn't know as they throw over to first, slides back. Good lead over there from Park Min. A nice slide back in. Again, if you're not sliding back in, you aren't far enough off the bag. Iminu, not the greatest of pickoff moves. All right, the 0-1, or the 1-0, he wins the pitch out, and he is out. That's one way to get him out, as a beautiful pitch out. Perfect timing. Thank you, sir. Still almost made it. All right, well, the 2-0 pitch changes everything. That's going to be a foul. 2-1. Park Min's caught stealing third base yesterday. Caught stealing second base today. Told you should have went on the first pitch. I have to start manage both of these teams as that's lifted into the glove of the shortstop. 3 away. That'll be the end of the fourth. They get another one on a triple and a ground out. And yeah. Hanwha will come up to bat in the top of the fifth. They're down 2-0. Yeah, he wants to go stand back out there in center field where you at least got the grass to cool you off a little bit. Center fielder can just hang out and make dirt angels, as the Jamshil outfield looks like it's in rough condition at this time of the year, as usual. Kenny, do you ever use those massage chairs? I can honestly say I am not a big fan of the massage chairs. That sounds awful. All right. Top of the fifth now. Maybe if it will change it. Will it change it? Okay, it'll change it. Top of the fifth for Hanwha. Noshiwan will be coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Man, I'm not a fan. It just rubs right on your spine, and I'm just like, ugh. All right, so that's fouled away. 0-1. Pitch number 69 for Enns. All right, the 0-1 pitch to No Shiwan. Again, 0 for 1 on the day. Looks at ball one inside, 1-1. Enns on the day, 68 pitches through 4 innings. He's given up 2 walks. Has 2 strikeouts. As that's upstairs, 2-1. Fouled back to the screen. 2-2. Going with the one-handed swing again. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 3 on the day for Enns. Strikeouts number 3 on the day, or 2 for the day for No Shiwan, as the number 4 hitters continue to impress. They are now 0 for 12 on the weekend with 5 strikeouts and a ground into double play. Chae-Hyun-sung will step in now as he looks at ball one. He did walk back in the second inning on a full count. Walked and then made his way back to the first base to get his glove because he was doubled off on a line drive. And a swing and a miss makes it to 1-1. Yeah, I do not like the fact that the lineups come out so late, as that is lifted, going deep, and that will be the first hit of the day for Hanwha, as that is a souvenir. It just says, I am happy. Literally, it just says, I'm happy. Yep, that's all it says. That is the, basically the Hanwha song. 120 meters, 154 kilometers off the bat, and lifts that one. Hakemin under it, 2 away. Chae-Hyun-sung doing damage to his former team again. That's 5 home runs against LG on the season. 19 on the season total. 25% of his home runs have come against his former team as Kim Tae-yeon swings and does his best audition for the upcoming Nutcracker with his pirouette. All right, Hanwha with 1 hit so far, but it was a souvenir, and that's filed away, makes it 0-2. And that's lifted up Hakemin over under it, and since I said anything, he has not had a ground ball That'll be the end of the fifth for Hanwha. They get one on a homer from the Capitan. And we will go to the bottom of the fifth. Hanwha down 2-1. 82 pitches through 5 for Enns. He should be back out after the break. We will see who is pitching for Hanwha. Do they stay with Iminu? He threw 20 pitches. I seriously hope not. I hope they're changing. Yeah, I think that's what was on SBS or something like that. There was something about NFL on one of the channels when I was looking for the game earlier. Yeah. They're showing NFL, and then after that, they'll have, what do they have? They have the Kium and Kia game. All right, bottom of the fifth here. Kim So-hyun is coming out. They are Kim So-hyun did not pitch yesterday. They had him warming up. They're bringing in a guy they're basically bringing in guys that normally would pitch late in the game. And saying, we don't need you tomorrow, we need you today. Oh my lord, Kim So-hyun, what are you doing? 28 games, 28.1 innings, 1 loss, 6 holds, 254 batting average against, or 254 ERA, 31 strikeouts, 28 walks, a 188 batting average against, and a 1.52 whip. All right, and first pitch is in there for a strike. So Kim So-hyun did not pitch yesterday. Again, he warmed up. He's a guy that's usually coming in the 7th or 8th inning. Same with Iminu, is usually a 7th or 8th inning guy, 6th, 7th, 8th inning guy. Kim So-hyun usually a 6th, 7th, 8th inning guy. They're bringing in their late inning guys early here. They're, not going to have Han Seung-hyuk or Ju Hyun-song today, as that is way back to the backstop, 1-2. So yesterday, Ju Hyun-song and Han Seung-hyuk both pitched. I guess actually Ju Hyun-song only pitched one game. He didn't pitch the second game. So Ju Hyun-song is available. So we'll see, as that's going to be a little flare into right field. Kim Tae-yeon goes, grabs it, spins, throws to second, and another leadoff hits for LG. They have had a leadoff hits in the last 4 innings. Surprisingly, this is the first inning that LG has not had a full count to start the inning. All right, this is going to flip the lineup back over. Hong Chang-gi, who singled in his last at-bats, 1 for 2 on the day, looks at strike 1. He scored on the Austin groundout. And fouls that away. And 0-2. I can honestly say I would never, ever watch a Rams game. All right, the 0-2 pitch. Pops that one up. Peraza over. under. It's 1 away. Remember, I'm from Missouri, so the whole Stan Kroenke Rams thing. Yeah, I was not a Rams fan. I was originally a Cardinals fan. The old St. Louis Cardinals football team, who up and left to go hang out in the sunny land of Arizona. All right, Kim Hyun-soo looks at strike one. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out to 2. Chan Sung over at first. 293 on the season for the Baltimore Oriole legend himself. And spins over. Ubonyuk, 5 steals in 9 attempts. Again, LG steals, but they forget to be successful very often. As Kim Hyun-soo lifts that one deep, center fielder under it, and that is 2 away. A quick 2 outs from Kim So-hyun, and he's only thrown 9 pitches. All right, Austin steps in. Ground out into an RBI in his last at bat, a single in his first, 1 for 3 on the day. I do not, as that's misses, ball 1. I do not donate any of my money. Me, I guess, Kenny. They're gonna send a helicopter to grab me. I do not have a blue uniform, though. And that misses 2-0. Yeah, I live in Korea. I live right by Hanwha Stadium. I'm actually a Hanwha season ticket holder. Been one for 6 years? No, 6 years, 7 years, something like that. I don't know. As that's in there for a strike, 2-1. Yeah, I've been going to Hanwha games for. I mean, I've been here for 11 years, so obviously my opinion is yes. Kenny's been here for way longer than I have. And the 2-1 catches the outside corner, 2-2. I traveled all over the U.S. and I just didn't find a place I liked. As lays off of that and runs the count full. There we go. I was worried that Hanwha wasn't going to have an inning that they had a full count to deal with. Yeah, I traveled the U.S. for 5 years. I was going to come to Korea for 3 years and then move to another country, but I never left. All right, the 3-2 pitch checks over at first. Again, 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Obviously, he is running on the pitch. And the 3-2 pitch, here it comes. Fouls away, ball 4, stays 3-2. Big pitch there. Again, Austin Dean, the KBO RBI leader, 1 for 2 on the day. Walks, ball 4, and Yang Song Moon will make his way to the mound to talk to his boy. And that's going to bring up Moonbo Young, another one of the number 4 hitters, the cleanup hitters that have just missed everything. 0 for 2 on the day with a double play. And he's also 0 for 4 yesterday with 3 strikeouts. He will step in. He can easily oh, Charlotte Hornets. Muggsy Bogues. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues. The Hornets were my team growing up, since Missouri doesn't have an NBA team. All right, the pitch to Moonbo Young misses low, ball 1. Del Curry, Muggsy Bogues, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Grandmama Johnson, Glenn Rice, Vladdy for a while, and fouls that away, 1-1. All right. The 1-1 pitch to Moonbo Young coming up. Runners on first and second. Hanwha down 2-1, and that's way outside at 2-1. Looking at pitch number 20 coming up. Kim So-hyun is has really good stuff, but he loses it really quickly with a walk in the last at bat to Austin. Was ahead 0-2 and then now walked him and now is down 2-1 to Moonbo Young. And that's ball 3. And I have to think that this is his last batter. So that was after the Hornets time. When MJ was took over or whatever. All right, the 3-1. Big pitch here. Fouls that away. 3 more strikeouts. That's going to be tough. He's already at 88 pitches. All right, another big full count, 3-2. Can he strike him out? Nope, he can foul that away and gets a chance to strike him out this time, as that's 22 pitches now from Kim So-hyun. Austin Dean over at first doesn't have the greatest of speed. It would probably take at least a double to score him. Over on second is Lee Young-bin, the right fielder. Easily scores on a double, probably scores on a single, but it's the 3-2 pitch. And ball 4. And that should be his last batter. Yep, base is loaded for OG Won, who has a single and a triple. Oh, wow. I have to think that this is the game right here. Yeah, we're only in the bottom of the 5th, but bases loaded. OG Won steps in 2 for 2 on the day and looks, it's ball 1. Again, Kim So-hyun has pitched really well, but he has command issues. He's thrown 24 pitches, 14 of them are balls. He's walked the last 2 batters he's faced. And the 1-0, ball 2, 2-0. This year, OG1 1 for 10 with the bases loaded. Not having nearly as good of a season as he had last year as I believe, the captain of the Korean Series champions. The 2-0 pitch, that's a chopper through, and that's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? It is going to score 2, and like I said, he should have been pulled. But what the hell do I know? What the hell do I know? Alright, Pak Dong-wan will now step in, swing and a miss on that pitch, and they're leaving him out there. Okay. They figured the game's already over, might as well just leave him out there, as that's in there for strike 0 and 2. Pak Dong-wan 0 for 2 on the day, does have an RBI groundouts in his last at-bat. And here comes the 0-2 pitch, sets up on the outside. Fouls that away. Alright. Resets pitch number 30 of this inning for Kim Saw-hyun. Ball 1. All right, here comes the big pitch. Pak Dong-wan can easily make it 7-1, or can make it the 6th inning with a strikeouts. All right, sets up on the outside. Here comes the pitch, and that's ripped, but foul. Stays 1 and 2. Mr. Full Swing is his nickname. Alright, sets up on the outside. Once again, the 1-2 pitch. Runners on first and second, and that creeps across and struck him out looking. Gives up 2 runs, and that will be the end of the 5th. We will go to the break. I will be back in just a few minutes. I'll see you then. we're back, I think. Oh, Enns still out on the mound. 82 pitches through 5. 14 in his last, 13 in the inning before that, 16 before that. Started out a little rough. Why, like, I don't get this. Why would those girls be shown on TV? Like, they're not in any specific uniform, nothing. They don't look like fans at all. But Ito Yoon will lead things off for Hanwha in the second half of this game. Looks at ball 1. As Enns did not like that ball, wants a different one, and he gets it. Yes, it was a rhetorical question, sir. We all know why, as that's in there for a strike. And the 1-1 swing and a miss, so 1-2. The MBS or NBC sports guy, the cameraman, I happen to know that's almost an error on Austin Dean. He bobbles it, catches it, flips it back, and throws it to Enns, and Enns has some words for him, and what am I doing, or what am I going to do? Well, probably sleep a little bit. But I do a lot of hiking. There's lots of festivals in Korea everywhere, so I'll be visiting festivals over the weekends and doing some editing. As Shea Jae-hoon steps in, fouls that one away. But I'll keep up with the KBO, basically doing any signings or any things like that. Try to keep the KBO fans updated as much as possible on things like that. It starts, so spring training is middle of March, and then the season starts the last week of March usually. This year they started a week early because of the big tournaments later in the season. That's ball 1. They wanted to make sure they finished before the end of before November. So it's only 4 months, but there's plenty to talk about in that off season. That's one misses low, 2-2. Because you'll have you have the playoffs all through the month of October. As that's upstairs, runs the count full, 3-2. The best KBO stadium will be next year. Will be Hanwha's. Hanwha's new stadium will open, as that is a ground ball to Austin, and next year Hanwha has their brand new stadium opening, complete with infinity pool in the outfield. So Hanwha will have the best stadium. Outside of that, the best stadium is definitely NC Dinos, as it is the closest to an MLB style stadium. Other than that, for the best atmosphere, I would have to say Jamshil for an LG Twins game, or Lotte down in Busan. Oh, really? And ball 1, waiting for Nick. 6-3 ground out and a 6-3 ground out. That's strange. I wonder what they had them up there for. All right, to the 1-0. 0 for 2. 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1-1. I do not believe that Enns is going to get those 3 strikeouts. He's at 94 pitches at this point. Can't see them bringing him out for another inning, as that misses upstairs. Unless, of course, he strikes some guys out and they still reach, and then strikes another guy out and he reaches, and then strikes another guy out and he doesn't reach, or something like that. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Wong Young Mook bounces that in the dirt. 3-1. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch to the Hanwha leadoff hitter. Chopper right back to the pitcher, the underhand toss, and well, the foreign duo for LG takes care of everything, as the 3-1 ground out, the ground out to the first baseman, and then a 1-3 ground out, and that'll be it for Hanwha in the 6th, and that should be it for Enns, as he sets himself up nicely for the win. Will be 6 innings, 97 pitches. He had 1 hit. It was a souvenir, though. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 run. Just that 1 big fly by Cheon Sung in the 5th. Hanwha now will need to try to hold this game as Han Seung-ju comes out. As bad as this seems, I think this is a game that you just have to, you say, okay, we lose this one, let's worry about tomorrow, and not send out your better relievers. And again, I'm not sure why some of them were sent out in the situations they were, based on, one, their history, their, all of that's, I'm not sure why they went with these specific pitchers, honestly. But Han Seung-ju is out there on the mound now. 16 games, 20.2 innings, 2 losses, 10.02 ERA, 13 strikeouts, 13 walks, 1 home run, 404 batting average against, and a 2.32 whip. Against LG's 3 games, 3.1 innings, 16.2 ERA. Did take the loss, the walk-off loss against Kia, and that first pitch fouled away by Park Hae-min. Park Hae-min is 1 for 1 on the day. He walked, singled, and then got caught stealing on a beautiful pitch out. And that's outside 1-1. Low 2-1. Han Seung-ju has had his as that is a defensive swing and a miss. He has been everywhere in this Hanwha pitching rotation. He's started a game here and there. He's pitched late in games. Now he's pitching in the middle of a game. No real set place for him, as he was a late addition to this Hanwha bullpen later in the, basically a couple of weeks ago, I want to say, he came up. And that's a strikeout looking to start. Nice to see Hanwha not giving up a base runner to start an inning. Han Sung-ju didn't pitch at all in the 7th, only pitched 2 games in the 6th month. So took a month or 2 off to head down to the 2nd league. Gubon-hyuk 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to left and a pop fly to the shortstop as that's shot into the bullpen. 1-1. And the 1-1 chopped foul again, and this time the ball boy will get to pick it up off the ground. And 1-2. And 1-2 pitch. Ooh, that does not feel good for the umpire. He will throw that back as that's Wentz fouled off of Choi Jae-hoon's shin guard into the leg and looks like the hand of the umpire. As that's ball 2 outside. Choi Jae-hoon wanting to throw down. Again, they still have this tendency to try to frame the pitch, as that's going to be a slow roller. No Shiwan grabs bare hands, not in time. Not much No Shiwan could do there. He's got plenty of speed, did everything he could. Bare hand throw, just not in time. Like a cat. He probably had to not set his... pretty bad footwork there. Shuffled his feet to set himself up, but then regathered his feet to throw to first. You got to do one or the other. And Lee Young-bin steps in now. He started off last inning with a single, and that's ball 1 up high. So Hanwha has given up 2 hits in the first inning, a hit and a walk in the 2nd inning, a hit in the 3rd inning, 2 hits in the 4th inning, as that one is crushed way up in the air, giving chase, but into the stands. So two hits in the first inning, 2 singles in the first inning, a single and a walk in the 2nd, a single in the 3rd, a triple and a single in the 4th inning, 2 singles and 2 walks in the 5th inning, and now a single here in the 6th inning. They have not had a 1-2-3 inning yet. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Runner on first. Lee Young-bin 1 for 2 today. Looks at strike 2 down the middle. All right, the 1-2 golfs that one. That's trouble. That's going to come in and just falls in front. He's able to at least grab it, but that was tough for Kim Tae-yeon as he was on the run, stuck his glove down, was able to at least get it off of 1 bounce. Throws over to 3rd as Gubon-hyuk had a good read on it. Goes down, golfs it down by his shin, isn't running off of it. Gubon-hyuk realized where it was going. The throw to 3rd, definitely not in time, and they've got runners on the corner. The threatening some more runs. As the third base coach is hanging out with a mask in 90-degree weather outside. That sounds awful. All right, so you've got runners on the corner now. Hong Chang-gi steps in. He's 1 for 3 on the day, 1 for 4 yesterday, 2 strikeouts yesterday, 1 strikeout today, 3 full counts yesterday, 2 full counts today. And the first pitch in the dirt. Oh, wrong button. Same button. 1-0. Again, leads the league in walks and on-base percentage last year and this year out of the leadoff spots for LG. And the 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1-1. And the throw over to first, not in time. Infield looks really good for, actually the outfield looks pretty good too. I will say this, LG usually, LG and Doosan both share the same stadium, so there's a game 6 days a week in this stadium. And the field still looks pretty good, as that's way upstairs. They throw back to third, 2-1. I would say that LG's field looks better than Hanwha's, and it looks way, way better than Kia's. Kia's field looks like a sand pit. And it's a new stadium, too. Kia's stadium opened in 2014, maybe? Is the 2-1. That's lifted into right field. That's going to tag up. He's going to come home. Safe. Great throw, but just too deep. Beautiful throw. He just knots. Again, Kim Tae-yeon is not an outfielder. He did everything right. He caught it coming in. He caught it up so that it was easy to go through with his motion. Excellent. But he just didn't have the arm strength to throw him out. It wasn't that deep. So, but 2 outs now, 5-1 LG, and Kim Hyun-soo steps in. That's outside, 1-0. He thought he had an out as he kept running in. And that's outside at 2-0. Again, here we are again. Han Sung-ju over that 18 pitch count, that 20 pitch count. Now 22 pitches, so 2 balls. A lot of these guys really struggle once they get to that 18 to 20 pitch count in an inning. And that's outside. 3-0 as Kim Hyun-soo is probably not even going to put the bat on his shoulder right now. Is he going to fake the bunt? All right, the 3-0 down the middle, 3-1. right, the 3-1 pitch. Kim Yun-soo pops it up. Choi Jae-hoon runs back, but that is way, way back. And we've got ourselves another full count. Hanwha not only has yet to have a 1-2-3 inning, they have yet to have an inning that didn't have a full count. 1 full count in the first inning, 2 full counts in the second inning, 1 full count in the third inning, 1 full count in the fourth, 2 full counts in the fifth inning, and now 1 full count here in the sixth. At least they're consistent, and that is ripped right at Won Young-mook, who makes the sliding line drive catch. Hanwha will come up in the 7th. They're down 5-1, looking for any sort of offense, honestly. We'll get into the bullpen now of LG as Enns should not be back out there. I would hope not. No. I think both teams give up another run. Because Hanwha is going to have to go to a different bullpen arm, and they're not going to go to one of their better ones. So, E.G. Gang on the mound, 39 games, 46.1 innings, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 hold, 1 save, 408 ERA, 33 strikeouts. Against Hanwha, 3 games, 2.2 innings, a 6.75 ERA. So, we'll get into this. Have some... It looks like Ani Kun is in, looks like right field? As Peraza will lead things off for Hanwha. Hanwha 1 hit on the day, and it was not Peraza. They've had 3 base runners on the day, 2 of them from walks that just decided to get doubled up, and then the other one was a home run. So, Lee Young-bin comes out, Ani Kun into right as that's in the dirt, 1-2. Alright, we will do this. Alright, the 1-2 way upstairs, 2-2. Kim Jin-song warming up something as that's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and 1 away. All right, coming up now on Chi-hong. Looks at strike 1, 145 there. Plenty of arms in the bullpen for LG. 302 on the season for An Chi-hong. That's going to be a chopper up the middle. The grab, the throw in time. What a play up the middle. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ranging up the middle, catches it on the grass in the outfield behind second base, stops, gathers himself off the glove, so it was moving slow, grabs it, throws back, gets it by a quarter of a step. And Hanwha just can't do anything. No Shiwan steps in, looks at strike one. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. He's 0 for 6 in the series with 3 strikeouts, and he was working on his golf swing on that. Maybe a little chip out of the sand, as that was a quarter of a swing in the dirt. And it goes back to it, but 1 and 2. Files that away. And the 1-2 fouls it away. I would love to know where the mic is for this stadium, because it sounds like he's breaking his bat every time. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to No Shiwan. Again, looking for his first hit of the weekend. And that's outside, 2 and 2. How does No Shiwan do against LG? Well, coming into the game, he's hitting 171. As he fouls that one. Against LG, 6 for 35, 0 for 2 today, so 6 for 37. Hanging out in Jamshil, he's hitting 160, as that's outside, ball 3. So, as bad as he is against LG, that means he's actually even worse against Doosan. If his, and that's ball 4. And Hanwha's got a needed base runner with 2 outs. And Hanwha does their damage with 2 outs. We'll see what they can do here. The one hit that Hanwha has was Cheon Sung, the batter coming up, as he had a solo shot in his last at-bat in the 5th inning. That made it 2-1, and then the manager decided to try to manage, and now we're at 5-1. All right, Cheon Sung needs another one. Another home run here would make it 5-3. Outside 0-1. Walked in his first at-bat, 1 for 1 on the day with the solo shot. Home run number 19 of the season. Home run number 5 against LG as he swings and misses there, 0-2. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Cheon Sung. That is crushed, but foul. Stays 0-2. Double checks that his bat's not broken. Must be listening to the same microphone placed broadcast that I am. And ball 1-2. Umpire does a little cleaning himself. Welcome back. Did you get a little nap in? All right. KT. And outside, 3-2, 2 straight full counts. I don't know. Guagbin is 3-0 against KT. Cuevas has not pitched well against Doosan, but Doosan has just been flailing. As that's going to be a single into left. And Noshiwan first to third, big time running. Two for two on the day for Chae Sung. He's been up 3 times. He's been on base all 3 times, and he is the only 2 hits for Hanwha, and that's going to bring up John Jin Hyuk. Yeah, I mean, it's really like Doosan has been playing awful. Their manager is so bad. But Doosan's manager is so bad. All right. John Jin Hyuk steps in. He grounded into a double play. He flew out to center field. Needs a hit here. And that's outside, ball 1. That's ball 2. Ball 3. I would personally, I would take KT. Guagbin has been very good against KT, but Cuevas has been very good in the second half. And that's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Another full count. 3 straight full counts now. Pitch number 29 of this inning coming up. No, still not. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. I assume that they're going to go to the bullpen here. I'm going to guess. If they don't, you're question this guy. All right, they will make their way out onto the mound to change the bullpen. Kim Jin-sung comes out. He sent in Mr. Clutch to pinch hit for Kim Tae-yeon? I don't think so, sir. We'll have a pitching change. And it's a big one. It is a big one. Moon Hyun Ben is pinch hitting. Moon Hyun Bin is pinch hitting for Kim Tae-yeon, and this is gonna get interesting. Mr. Clutch coming in. So LG is bringing in a lefty pitcher as they bring in a lefty pitcher to face Moon Hyun Bin, who is a lefty. We will see Kim Ji-sung out on the mound, 61 games, 59.2 innings, 23 holds, 4.22 ERA, 55 strikeouts, 27 walks, 10 home runs, 246 batting average against, and a 1.26 whip. Against Hanwha, 9 games, 8.2 innings, a 4.15 ERA, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. As Moon Hyun Bin steps in. And this is huge. First pitch, swing and a miss. 267 on the season, 5 home runs, 55 hits, 35 RBIs. None of them nearly as big as this one right here, as Hanwha's got to get some runs back here. Swing and a miss as that drops out of the bottom of the zone. Righty versus lefty. Moon Hyun Bin, 0-2 count. As Mr. Clutch is ready, sets up way in the other batter's box, doesn't chase it because he knows it's coming. And we've got a 1-2 count. And this. And they leave the bases loaded. Yeah, Hanwha has 1 hit on, or 2 hits on the day. And they're both by the same guy, and Hanwha leaves the bases loaded. I don't pinch hit him there. I leave Kim Tae-yeon in that situation. I do not pinch hit him. Did not like that decision. All right, well, who's coming in to pitch for Hanwha? There's no way they're going to leave Han Sung-ju still out there, are they? Like, it's not possible. I assume Euro Gil will go into right field. We'll see here. Maybe get some updates somewhere from something. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Well, I don't know who's pitching. I don't know what anything is going on, as there is no updates whatsoever. And I did not like the pinch hits. You wasted your pinch hitter. So now you bring in Kim Gi-jung. I don't get it. Good Lord, is this manager an absolute moron? Absolute moron. All right, well, I'm going to guess that LG is going to score 2 more runs this inning as Austin steps in. And ball 1. They still haven't not said who's playing right field, and they haven't shown who's playing right field. So again, I'm going to guess that it's Yuro Kyo, as that's going to be a chopper throw, 1 away. This year and 2 more, but I can't imagine. Finally, they tell me who's in right field. Thank you. Who's that? Kim Hyun Bin. So they realized that the game was over. The manager just quit basically. As so playing in rights now is Yuro Gyo. As that's ball 2. So in 7th, or batting in the 7th spot, playing right field now is Yuro Gyo. And Moon Bo-kyung looks at ball 3, now playing shortstop instead of Ido Yoon is, what the heck is his name? Han Kyung Bin. And behind home, a swing and a miss there is... Thank you, Drew. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Sorry if you get that all the time. Jang Gyu Hyun behind home plates. As Moon Bo-kyung smacks it right back into his mask so that everybody gets a good look at him. And once again, for the 7th straight inning, Hanwha is looking at a full count. All right, well. Ball 4. Like I said, I should be in the dugouts, wearing my number, managing in the playoffs for this team. But no, but no. Oh, OG Wan steps in now. He is 3 for 3 on the day with a single, a triple, a single, 2 RBIs, a run scored, a swing and a miss there, and it's 0-1. 265, and now on the season for the LG shortstop. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the reason why I don't think that he's the guy to pitch in this situation is because lefties hit 351 against him. He's a lefty, but lefties hit 351 against him. As he went around. Oh, wow, I thought he definitely went around. OG Wan is like, oh, I didn't go? What? Ooh. He was worried about that one. All right, so the 1-2 pitch sets up in the other batter's box just like usual, and a swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, sorry, 2 strikes. 3. I don't even know what the F I'm saying. 2 outs. All right, that's going to bring up Pak Dong-wan. Will they let him hit, or will they pinch hit? That was way late. He was looking for something off speed. All right, 2 outs now. Kim Gi-jung facing Pak Dong-wan. Pak Dong-wan 0 for 3 on the day. That is ripped into the gap. That's going to roll. Moon Bo-kyung running around. Somebody else is in left field. I don't know who's in left. Who's in left? Lee Jin-young is in left. As I didn't even think he was on the roster. I was like, that is not. Did they bring him up today? They had to bring him up today. Yeah, they. Okay, I was like, he wasn't on the roster yesterday. I know that. It was. I would say it wasn't a swing. All right, pinch runner there. Hakemin steps in, and runners on first and second, or first and third. Looks at strike one. So Kim Dae-won is on second base. I can change this, but he's going to come out in the next half of the inning as he's, All right, fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. Are they going to make me look bad? I said that LG was going to score 2 runs this inning. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can he strike him out to make me look bad? He can, as he strikes him out looking. That's the second straight strikeout looking from Park Jae-min, and a big one, as we will go to the 8th. Hanwha pretty much mailed it in at this point, but maybe the backups will do what the starters couldn't, and that is get some hits. Again, Hanwha 2 hits on the day. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 hits. They've got 4 walks. They have 2 hits, and they've hit into 2 double plays. First inning, walk, double play. Second inning, walk, double play. 1-2-3, 1-2-3, home run for the first hit. Then 1-2-3, then a walk, a single, a walk, and a strikeout. They have 0 hits with runners in scoring position. They have 1 hit with a runner on base, and they have 0 innings with multiple hits. Mainly because the only 2 hits are from Cheon-sung. Peraza with an 0 for 2 day. Kim Tae-yeon 0 for 2. Lee Do-yoon 0 for 2. Choi Jae-hoon 0 for 2. Paul Do-won will go in behind the plates. He is not good. Good enough to be in the KBO, obviously. But as far as catchers, he is definitely not threatening anybody's starting position. All right, Hanwha. Again, 2 hits on the day. And getting his very, very first hit or appearance that I know of is they don't even have his name up. That's how bad it is. Han Kyung-bin is getting his first appearance. And 1-1. Drafted last year. First appearance of his of the year. of his career. Fouls that one away. He did hit 197 in the second league. 197. 18 walks. 18 walks, 29 hits, 13 strikeouts. So doesn't seem to strike out that much. He just doesn't get very many hits. And the 1-2 pitch. Thanks for making me look like an idiot. And that is a strikeout. Well, that guy's an infielder. All right, stepping up next is Jung-Gyu Hyun. He actually has played. Nice. Okay. So, again, they've mailed it in at this point. Jung-Gyu Hyun steps in, looks at strike one on the outside. Last 2021, he hit 250. He has played this game. He hasn't had any at-bats. As that's fouled away. 0-2. In the Futures League, again, he just finished his military duty. Earlier this year, so now he's playing. Hit 312 in the second league. As the 0-2 pitch fouls, that's one away, 0-2. Like I said, Nick, they mailed it in. Once Moon Hyun Bin struck out, they mailed it in. They said, "Oh, we're done." Yeah, I mean, he is the future. Him and Ha In-saw are the future backstops for Hanwha. As that's going to be a ground ball to Austin Dean. Grabs it, steps on the bag, 2 away. Yep. I teach 3-year-olds, dude. I teach 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. The only thing they ever bully is me when they pull my hair and my beard. All right, that's ball one. Runner, I just picture you, man, and you being in charge of 3-year-olds, and they just run around your legs, making you spin around. Oh, they're toxic. Yeah, but that misses 2-0. No, most of the kids at my schools are pretty good. I will tell you this story. Actually, I'll save it for break. It's a pretty good story, actually. It involves some former players, actually. All right, the 2-0 to Won Young Mook inside 3-0. I want to say 2018, as that's in there for strike 3-1. 2018, I was teaching Korean 6-year-olds, which is non-Korean 4 and 5-year-olds. As the 3-1 pitch fouls that away, 3-2, and full count for Mr. Won Young Mook. And I had one student. This student is the child of a former Hanwha right fielder. And I would walk past him as that's ball 4, and Hanwha's got an important base runner for Yi Jin Young. And I was walking around because I walk around a lot in my classrooms, and he literally sticks his foot out, tries to trip me as I was walking around the class. Other times he would like. I remember when he moved to when he was a 7-year-old, so 4 or 5. He actually he didn't get kicked out of school, but he was removed from a classroom for punching another kid or hitting another kid. So, yeah, there was that. All right, Eugene Young steps in. He does have music, ladies and gentlemen. Ball boy has to run out some more rosin. Actually has a really good song. Yeah, this is a strikeout home run double guy. 190 on the season. Ball 1. 1-0. All right, the 1-0 pitch coming up. Eugene Young was activated today, and that's ball 2. Again, Haldowan, the guy behind home plate, is not what you would call a great catcher. When I say not a great catcher, he is now on his 6th team in the KBO. 6th team in the KBO. As he made his debut in 2007 for Doosan, then went to Nexon, then to Hanwha, then to SK, then to KT, and now playing for LG. He has played for 60% of the teams in the KBO. As that's fouled away. He does not get cheated on his swings, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Eugene Young, you can have your music again since you've been gone. He missed. He started the season, went down as he was hitting 191, and then or 190, 180, maybe 200. Went down and ended up having to have surgery on his shoulder, I believe, as that's a swing and a miss. Like I said, he is a strikeout or home run guy, and he chose the former. Hanwha leaves another runner on. They've left 4 on now in the last 2 innings, and we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha down 5. On the bright side, they don't have any errors. We're looking on the bright side here today. Hanwha does not have any errors. So there's always that. Yeah, there's always that. Oh, Kim Gyu-yeon finally gets to come out and play. Kim Gyu-yeon is going to make his appearance. Michigan. I always wanted to go to Michigan. All right, we should be coming back here. Chair's fun, man. There we go. All right, Kim Yoo-yeon, 51 games, 50.1 innings, 1 win, 4 holds, 6.62 ERA, 37 strikeout. And this is a story of just piss poor pitcher management. Here's a guy that threw in 36 games in the first half. So he threw in 50% of the first few games in the year. Yeah. Oh, now they're showing Eugene Young in left, but he was in left last game or last inning. That's in there for strike 1-1. The last time he pitched in the Lotte game. Faced 3 batters, gave up 3 hits and 3 runs. So he hasn't pitched in a week. And the time before that was a week before that. So apparently he is on a once a week, once every 7 or 8 days. Because he pitched on the 14th, then the 21st, then the 29th, and now on the 7th. And believe it or not, he doesn't pitch very well. Why, might you ask? Probably because, he's rusty. And he doesn't get any game time pitching. But Kubonyak, 1 for 3 on the day, fouls. That's 1 away, stays 2-2. Not 2 outs. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, not he overused in the first half of the season, and then now it never gets used, as that's fouled away again. He throws hard, 150s, 151, 152 with his fastball. He's young. Before this season, again, 50 innings this season, 51 games. The previous 2 seasons combined, 35 innings. And the 35 games. So he pitched more games in the first inning, or the first half of the season, than he had pitched the 2 seasons combined, at least in the first team. And that it's pretty much the same in the second league. So he's young, but they didn't build him up, and he ran into a wall at the end, and then they're like, oh, we're not even going to use you, but we're going to keep you on the team. All right, the 2-2 pitch once again. Chops it foul, stays 2-2 as he grabs his collarbone. Again, he got hit yesterday trying to bunt with a runner on first and nobody out. Got hit right in the collarbone, but stayed in. I'm surprised, that he stayed in. I'm surprised that he's in the game today, and I'm surprised he's still in there today, as the 2-2 pitch outside, 3-2, and just like that, the 8th inning leads to another full count. Hanwha has given up has taken a bat to a full count in all 8 innings, and that is nowhere near a strike. And Hanwha has allowed a base runner in every single inning. Not only that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 full counts. Ani-kun steps in, and he's going to bunt, because why not? Why wouldn't you bunt with a runner on first and nobody out? It's an excellent way to end the game quickly, as that misses, and why bunt? Like, why even show bunts? Why? Yeah, you're hitting 167 on the season, but the guy can't throw strikes. All right, the 1-0 pitch to Ani-kun from Kim Gyu-yeon, throws over to first, slides back, slowly gets up. All right, once again, squares around a bunt. And pulls it back because that's ball 2. Again, different catcher. You know, again, why? I mean, now, yeah, just keep faking the bunts because he's can't throw. And that's in there for a strike. Now, yeah, but now he's saying swing. But the guy is, you know, I don't think he was gonna bunt. I don't. But he's hitting 167 on the season, so this is a guy that I could see you bunting with. He's obviously just a defensive replacement. And the throw over to first. All right, well, here we go. The 2-1 pitch. Squares around the bunt, and he pops it up. As he dove for it, but didn't catch it. Wouldn't know because there's 0 angles in this stadium. There we go. What the hell? Cameraman just keeping the camera on the guy that just bunted one foul, not the catcher running and diving into the netting behind home plate. But that's now 2-2, which means he's gonna swing. And Kim Gyu-yeon has the last 4 batters he has faced have made it to base with 3 hits, 1 walk, and here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. An excellent way to make sure that you get lots and lots of pitches. Apparently, they're gonna just be like, okay, well, you haven't pitched for 8, 9, 10 days, so you're just gonna throw until your arm falls off. You got 8 days to reattach it. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Ani Kun, and that's ball 3 and another full count. Pitch number 17 of this inning coming up for Kim Gyu-yeon. He still doesn't have an out. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a chopper. Wang Young-mook grabs it, tosses it, but not going to get it. Nothing he could do about that. Excellent attempt. That'll go as a hit. And again, he's second base. The guy on second is grabbing his chest. Nothing. It was the only thing he could do. It's the only thing he could do. Sliding up there, attempt to throw a toss to second is the only thing he could do. He wasn't going to be able to get up and throw out. Wasn't going to be able to throw out the runner over at first, so nothing he could do. But now you've thrown 17 pitches. You're now facing the top of the order, Hong Chang-gi, and once again, a ball is just mail it in. As this is where, again, you got a guy who now 5 straight batters have reached against him in the last 2 games he's pitched in. He has not retired a batter since the 21st of August. All right. Hong Chang-gi helps him out by bunting it into the netting, and it's 1-1. All right, here we go. Hong Chang-gi, 1-1 counts. 1 for 3 on the day. And that's in there for strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-2. Hong Chang-gi struck out on a full count in his first at-bat, singled in a full count, flew out to left, and a sacrifice fly to right in his last at-bat. And that's ball 2. 네, 맞아요. 9등이면 좋은 투수 잡아요. And that's chopped foul. 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch again. 22 pitches from the Hanwha righty, and that's ball 3 and another full count, because 3 full counts is not enough. Woo! All right, we've got a full count walk, a full count single up the middle, and we've got another full count, ladies and gentlemen. 3 full counts in a row for Kim Gyu-yeon, and this one is a single up the middle, and that is going to score a run. And 6 straight batters have reached base against Kim Gyu-yeon. Yeah, excellent choices today by the manager. Excellent choices by the manager. Six straight batters have reached for Kim Gyu-yeon, and that'll be it for him. Hanwha with a 34% chance, and finally, Wang Jun-saw comes in. Wang Jun-saw should have either started this game or came in after Isan Gyu. Wang Jun-saw is very, very good against left-handers. The Twins have a lot of left-handers. Why was he not brought in earlier in the game? Good Lord, is this manager full of absolute incompetence. Wang Jun-saw should have either started the game, because he pitched extremely well against left-handed hitters. And what do I mean by that? Well, against lefties, Wang Jun-saw, lefties are hitting .215 against Wang Jun-saw. Wang Jun-saw is a great pitcher against lefties. He's pitched against LG. He took a loss because the managers decide to leave him out there for way too long. So 28 games, 64.2 innings, 2 wins, 8 losses, 1 hold, 5.43 ERA, 65 strikeouts, 54 walks, 8 home runs against, 269 batting average against, 178. The manager does not have a clue how to use this guy. Like, absolutely no idea what to do with this kid. He pitches extremely well against lefties. So what the last time he pitched, what did they do? They brought him in to face Rojas, who's a switch hitter, and he decides to hit a home run because he's given up all of his home runs. He's given up 8 home runs on the season, all of them to righties. He pitches really, really well against lefties. Okay? But this manager has zero clue what to do. And again, here's another guy that hasn't pitched for a week. So you got a guy that hasn't pitched for a week. You bring him in at a game. Runners on. There was a pinch runner, I believe, on second base for Hong Chang-gi. Yeah. Chae Sung-min is now running on first. Upstairs, 2-1. So yeah, you got a guy that's again pitches really well against lefties. You bring him in a game that's already out of reach. There's nothing left really in this game, and you bring him into a situation where there's no real focus, as that's fouled straight back. So Kim Hyun-soo 1 for 4 today with a single, a ground out to the first baseman, a fly out to center, and a line out to the second baseman. And here comes the 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Another full count. 4 full counts in this inning alone. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ripped into right. That's going to score at least 1. And that's going to score a run. And put up more. 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 More, 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 more. All right, who's coming up? It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Austin Dean steps in, looks at strike 1. It's time for the banger music. There we go. How about some Austin Dean music? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Another 2 o'clock game tomorrow as Austin Dean lifts that into right. And that is going to score 1 more, 2 more. And he just broke the record for most RBIs by an LG Twin on that swing. He knew it as soon as he hit it. Well done, sir. Whoever the other person was that I said, make sure. I said that they were going to score more runs. Someone said, are they going to score 8? And I said, yes. As that's a swing and a miss there. As Austin is also out of the game. Chae Won-young is all right. Moon Bo-young is looking at 0-2 here. And swing and a miss, strike 3, and yeah, we've got a strikeout. Oh, 1 out, ladies and gentlemen. 9-1. Whoever asked earlier, I said definitely no on the 8 runs, as that was fouled away for OG1. So let's try if I can see if I can get some of these guys all fixed here. So Austin is no longer in. It is now someone else, not Austin, as OG1 chops that one to the shortstop or second baseman, and that'll end the inning on the 4-6-3 as the lefty comes in and does what he's supposed to. We will go to the 9th. Hanwha looking for a new manager. Alright, let's get all this stuff fixed, situated, separated. 15 hits, 9 runs. We'll see what happens here. Kim Hyun-soo is no longer in. Austin is no longer in. All right. We'll see what Hanwha can do. All right. So again, Austin is out of the game. Kim Hyun-soo is in. Kim Hyun-soo is out. In his spot is Chae-won-young. And that's it for now. All right. We are back. I'm not going to change all this. Baek Sung-hyun, 28 games, 20 innings, 871 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 22 walks. I will change the pitcher, but I'm not going to go through all of the other stuff. It's just too much for me to do on my own. As Kim In-won is pinch hitting here. So Kim In-won will step in for An Ji-hong as An Ji-hong finishes his day 0 for 3, finishes first 2 games of the series 0 for 6 with a double play. And the 1-1 misses upstairs, 2-1. Misses inside, 3-1. Here comes the Hanwha Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. The big 8-run 9th inning comeback is getting ready to start. Fouled away, full count. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And that is lifted into left. And Hanwha has their first non-Cheon-sung single or hits And here comes the Hanwha Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, the comeback has started. Wow, NC's already up 4-0 against Samsung. And Doosan's up 1-0 against KT. Apparently the game in Gwangju is not going to start. Alright, No Shiwan steps in. He is 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 6 in the series. 2 strikeouts today, and looks at a very special strike on the top of the zone. Let's get this game over with. I have a nap to take, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what that was. That's ball 1. I think they were questioning that pitch. I don't know. That was a lot of stuff going on. I wasn't paying attention enough to what was going on. But here comes the 1-1 pitch to No Shiwan. Fouls that away. 1-2. Misses. 2-2. How about another full count single? No Shiwan. 2 full counts already today. Struck out looking in his first full count. Walked in his last full count, but was stranded over at third base. And the 2-2 fouls. That's one out of play again. Stays 2-2. All right, 2-2 pitch. Runner on first is Kim Young-won with a pinch hit single. And here comes the pitch. Lifts that one up into the air. First baseman coming and grabs it. Kim Bum-sok makes the catch. 1 away. Kim Bum-sok is got moving. You better get out of his way. No Shiwan is now 0 for 7 this weekend. Stepping in now, Chansung maybe? Chansung? We got a pinch hitter here? Nope, Chansung stays in, and that's a ball 1. Chansung is the only life of the game, as Hanwha has 3 hits on the day. Chansung has 2 of them. A solo shot in the 5th and a single back in the 7th. And that is a strike on the outside corner. All right, the 1-1 pitch, foul away, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. catches a piece of the top of the corner. And a 2 away. First time he has been retired today, but that's okay. We have more baseball to watch after this. All right, somebody else is now swinging the bats. Wang Guangmin is now stepping in. Wang Guangmin crushes that. Good. Go, go, go. Goodbye. And the Hanwha comeback continues. All right, stepping in now, you. Did he hit him? All right, Nick, we're ready for your 2-out rally, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Hanwha scores all the runs with 2 outs. That misses outside at 2-0. ...120 meters, 158 kilometers off the bat. That's about 100 miles an hour for those of you. And fouls that one straight back. Euro goal. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Euro goal. Catches the bottom of 2-2 pitch coming up. 2 outs, 22 pitches in this inning. 214 on the season for Euro goal. And that is going to be another single for Hanwha. This game is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the comeback began when Kim In-won pinch hit for a single. And that's gonna bring up Han Byung-bin, who struck out in his first at-bat. Or are we gonna get a pinch hitter here? Please tell me it's not gonna be... Oh, God. The worst possible hitter you could have in a clutch situation makes his way. It's not really clutch, you're down 6, so maybe he'll get a hit. Nope, he'll swing at a pitch way out of the zone, just like always. 301 on the season, but pretty much every single hit he's had has been non-important. And the 0-1 pitch doesn't swing at that out of the zone, and that's 1-1. He doesn't get music. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the 1-1 pitch catches the bottom of the zone. 1-2. All right. Here comes, I don't know what this pitcher throws, but I'm sure if he throws the changeup, they're going to say, throw the changeup down and away. Right-hander versus left-hander. Up. Throw the changeup down and away. Sets up on the outside. What do I get? Misses outside, 2-2. Yeah, I don't even know what this pitcher throws, but I know what they're gonna throw to this batter. All right, set up on the outside. No, gonna go inside. Just throw past him. That's gonna be a 6-3 round out to end the day, and he falls below 300, and once again sucks. All right, so that'll do it for us here in today's game. Hanwha loses 9-3. It was not even as close as that 9-3 looks. Hanwha just, from the starts when they decided that this pitcher was going to start, it just really, again, I don't know why he started. Isang-gu, he pitched well enough. 3 innings, gave up 1 run, 4 hits, 1 walk. But then from there, like I said in the description, they should be going to Wong Jun Seo or Kim Gi-jun. I wouldn't want Kim Gi-jun coming in because he doesn't pitch well against lefties. Would have loved to see them go to Wong Jun Seo at that point, only down with a 1-0 game. You go to a guy that can throw multiple innings, that pitches really well against left-handed hitters, but instead they went to Lee Min-woo, who gave up a run, then Kim So-hyun, who gave up 2 runs, and then Han Seung-ju, who gave up a run. And again, the manager doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I'm convinced that his eyes are so bad he can't read numbers. Or maybe he just can't read. I don't know what it is. But there was zero reason for the strategy and the decisions that he made today. There was zero reasoning behind any of the stuff he did today, except the fact that he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Like, there's literally the only possible reason that these decisions could have been what they were. Oh, sorry. Yeah, rain delay. My buttons don't work because I had to set up everything up so early. There, is that better? I wish it was rain delay. We're not finishing this game until there's rain. I think that's what the rain delay means. But yeah, I mean, Hanwha doesn't, like, their manager gave the game away in the 4th inning. At that point, it was 1-0. And Hanwha's manager just gave away the game. Said, we're going to send in our late inning guys because those are the only names I know on the team. So we're going to send them in, and then they did not pitch well because they've been pitching every single game, and now you've got a 2:00 game that they're throwing in, and they just pitched last night. There was just no reason for the decisions that he made. Now, yes, it was a bullpen game, but your starter, your Lee Sang-gu, gave you a chance to win this game. Losing the game was expected. That's okay. But when your starter is able to go 3 innings and gives up only 1 run, you have to switch your strategy. At this point, it is a game that you can win, and not only that, there was no reason to go to the late inning guys who have been pitching so much in the 4th inning. Why are you going with them that early? Who are you going to go with at the end of the game if it is a close game? You go with the Wong Jun Seo, the Kim Gi-jun, who haven't pitched in a long time, but are good against Wong Jun Seo, who's good against left-handers, to get you to the 5th or 6th inning, and maybe you're only down 1 or 2 runs. But this manager only knows 4 relievers' names, and it's like your your grandma that can't operate the new remote, so you have everything taped over, and you only have like PBS and on off and mute. Everything else is taped over. Like, this manager is so old that he basically has like everything taped over except the same 4 relievers, and he just goes with them. And then he's like, once those guys are done, he's like, oh well, and he just picks a number. It just, like, the decisions he makes make no actual baseball sense. They are poorly thought out. They don't make any actual sense in terms of being decisions to win a game. Again, it's not a big deal to lose a bullpen game. You expect to lose a bullpen game, especially against a pitcher like Dietrich Enns. But when your one-time starter pitches well enough to keep you in a game, you have to change your views and your thoughts. And he didn't change them. He just moved everything up. He's like, oh, it's a 1-run game. And then moved the 6, 7, 8 guys up into the 3rd or 4th inning. It's just again, just a manager that doesn't know what he's doing. Another 2 years. Hanwha, this is a game that they had to win. Once it was a 1-run game after the 3rd inning. Nobody expected them to win, and that's fine. But the manager basically said, "Okay, I don't expect to win. I don't care. I'm not going to try to win this game." Very easily could have won. Could have, changes everything with a better pitch management in the 4th and 5th inning. But doesn't, and well, that's what happens. So tomorrow, I believe Moon Dong-ju will be on the mound for LG. I believe Hernandez will be on the mound. So I believe it will be a very good game. Again, Hernandez has not pitched as well lately. Moon Dong-ju has pitched extremely well, but again, it is a Sunday, which means they pitched Tuesday, and then now they've got to pitch again on Sunday. So we'll see how that works. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow's game will be at 2 o'clock also. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Lots and lots of people. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Until next time.